It's recording, I think. Yeah, here we
Okay.
go. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Elijah. This is my friend Christy or Christiana, and
Hi.
welcome to the Horsemen Huddle.
Ooh, Horsemen Huddle.
If you don't know, Horsemen is a really fun little podcast that you can go check out. We recommend you check it out before you watch this, so you know what we're talking about. Or you can just watch either one. I think it'll have fun no matter what.
Would very much sense if you were to watch this before you listen to the podcast, though.
Well, there will be spoilers ahead, I think. So let's just be wary.
I cannot wait to get to know the people of the podcast that I am so interested in.
Yeah.
And like the podcast is really deep. Like it's about the apocalypse and stuff. Just a little like insight on it. I really enjoy it. And if you're into like the sci-fi like podcasts and stuff, you should really check it out. I enjoy it.
I agree. It's very well done. Just before we start the actual interview, by the way, we're interviewing the actress for The Pale Horse, which if you listen to the podcast, you would know who The Pale Horse is. So her episode, let's just talk about her episode a little bit before we start. Is that all right?
Yeah.
So she is a little ghost lady.
Her name is Edna, and
Edna Madsen.
Yes, Edna Madsen, and she can see spirits because in that time spiritualism was kind of a big thing, and let's just say her mom and her weren't really necessarily accepted in the town that they were in, and so when spiritualism came along, her mom was like, oh, this is my chance, my daughter can talk to spirits. So
it wasn't just spirits that he could see. You got to remember, or she saw Chance, which, by the way, is the name under the stories that it said that Chance wrote the stories. So I have some little notes here, just did some research and I listened to the episode and took some notes. Okay, let's talk about spiritualism a little bit, which is a big subject in the Pale Horse episode.
Yes.
So do you want to start that? Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yes. Okay. So spiritualism is kind of like a religion where people believe that they can talk to their dead, and it became a really big thing.
Well, for mediums, yes.
In the Victorian times, and people would contact mediums to speak to their loved ones who had passed on to the afterlife or limbo, because why would they be able to talk to them if they were not in the afterlife? That's just something in my mind, but like,
all right. No, I like that. Well, I came up with the same thing as you, of course, because it's only one definition. But so Siena is in our little lobby. Are we ready to let her in, or do we have anything else we want to talk about?
No, I'm ready.
Ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, that's her horseman photo.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Here, yes.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Very good. Are you in Austin right now?
No. I'm in Germany, actually, in Berlin.
Oh, really? What for?
Wow.
So cool.
I live here. Yeah, I moved here about 2 years ago.
Awesome. What do you do?
Sorry, what was your name again? I'm just.
Oh, sorry. I'm Christiana, and this is my friend Elijah.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Christiana. And what was your name again?
Elijah.
Okay. Yeah, nice to meet you both. It's cool you reached out.
Yes. Sorry, we're just really excited.
No worries. It was cool to get your email and that you guys were excited about the show.
Yeah, we love the show.
Yeah.
Awesome. We have a few little questions for you about the show, if that's all right.
Sure. Yeah.
So, how did you come to getting this part? How did that work?
Yeah. Well, so originally, I knew David. Well, sorry, I forgot. I signed this thing. It doesn't really matter. I'm not supposed to say that, but I just had a connection to someone who was working on the project, and yeah, he told me about it, and I thought it sounded really interesting, and I'm also interested in art and spirituality and yeah, and storytelling. So I thought it would be a fun project to get involved in. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Really cool.
Hmm.
So you
I
got
think
in.
we have the same question here. You mentioned somebody named David. We
Yeah,
haven't heard of him in
yeah.
the past or anything.
Yeah.
It's all right. We understand if you don't have you don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I think I prefer not to. Sorry, I don't.
Of course, no, you're fine. You're fine. You're all right. You're all right.
Okay.
Do you want to ask a question, or I can keep going?
Yeah. I was just wondering, did you know about any of the background of your character? Like, do you know anything like more about her being able to see spirits and possibly into the future? Like, can you?
Yeah, well, when I read the story, I was really interested in her character just because I like felt sort of similar to her personally. Like, I mean, not, of course, not in the sense that I had her powers or anything, but just that of course not. But just in the sense that her way of being in the world really resonated with me.
I love that. That's so cool.
Love to hear that process.
Yeah, it was fun.
So you talked to the rest of the cast. How are they? They're pretty nice. We haven't talked to you're our first person we're interviewing.
Oh,
so
I'm the first one. Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, they were great to work with. They were really helpful. I didn't have as much experience in voice acting.
I was kind of wondering a bit more about the people behind the story, like the making of it. Like, there's just so much original content that I've never seen before, like the prediction of the devil being green. Like, who behind the story came up with all of these great ideas?
You know, I mean, sorry, yeah, it's such a good question. It's like, it was a long time ago. I mean, it was, I guess, maybe 2 years ago now, or a little over 2 years ago. And I'm remembering I did make an agreement that we wouldn't sort of talk so much about like whose ideas were whose. I'm just remembering that now. So I feel like maybe I shouldn't say that, but I can say that it was a very collaborative process.
So there was more than one author?
Well, there wasn't exactly more than one. It was more like they included our opinions and stuff like that.
Oh, so the voice actors also helped with the story.
A little bit. Yeah, I mean, we had input, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. Do you mind me asking, do you know anything else about Chance? Because his name is under the podcast or writing the podcast, and that's just, I've never heard of Chance the Lighthouse Man. Is just a weird name. So
yeah, it is a weird name. I don't really know so much. You know, I'm actually also just remembering, I'm so sorry, but I'm meeting a friend quite soon, and I kind of have to go. It was so nice meeting you both. I really appreciate that you guys are interested in the show, and I really wish you the best. You seem like really cool people.
Thank you.
Yeah.
thanks.
So I'll talk to you later. Yeah. Bye.
It was meeting you.
All right.
She left kind of quickly.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. We still had like 20 more minutes for the meeting a friend during COVID.
I had a few other questions.
Yeah, same. Like, I kind of wanted to know a little more about the author, because I'm hearing like different things. Like at first she said that she couldn't talk about the person who wrote it, and then she said there were multiple people who helped write it. Like there's not really, like there's no background on that on the internet. Like if you look it up, you can't find anything. So
I've looked it up. I've looked it up a few times. Well, hopefully we can get a little more out of Kathy, who's the person we're going to be interviewing next time. I recommend you guys stay in here and watch the next episode. But
she's the voice of Mindy Lamb, by the way.
Yes, she's very good. Well, thank you for watching this episode. I'm sorry we couldn't have a longer interview. But,
interviews will be longer next time. Surely more questions asked.
So thank you, and until next time, my friends.
Yep. Bye.